Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we're back for some more of the Elder Scrolls Online as Reewish, the Mighty Battle Lizard. Hopefully finishing off Glenumbra today. We'll have to see what happens. We've gotten about 2/3 of the area done. There's this area here. This area is not a real area. There's this area down here, which we'll come get to. There is an area around here, here, and of course here and here. So we're going to go ahead and pop down over here and do that since we're right there. Oh, there's a chest. Pop that.
Finders keepers, as they say.
If anyone has trouble seeing or anything, I can try adjusting the brightness, but I think it's okay as far as I can tell. Leon.
Don't recoil from me, traveler. I mean you no harm. I'm a spirit of regret, not malice.
What do you regret?
What do I regret? I regret everything. But most of all, I regret betraying Rosalind. Beyond lies Westry, or what remains of the place. This was my home, until the day the Nords attacked and the curse fell upon us.
What happened?
My wife, Rosalind, took up her sword. I should have trusted her, but I hid and prayed. A darker voice than Stendar's answered me, and the town
Hey,
paid the
Imjar.
price. Will you walk my wife's path? If you fight as she did, perhaps you can lift this curse.
How do I follow Rosalind's path?
Rosalind fought to the end. When the Nords attacked, many of us cowered, but not Rosalind. She took action. Once they were Nord invaders, but now they are animated corpses and wraiths. Fight them as Rosalind did, and relive her final moments.
What did Rosalind do before she died?
I don't know. While I prayed, she fought the invaders. I heard that she was going to light the signal fire at the lake to warn Eaglesbrook and perhaps compel them to aid us. Find something of hers, some jewelry perhaps. It may help.
Why do I need something of Rosalind's?
If you find one of Rosalind's keepsakes, it should help strengthen your connection and allow you to see her final moments as you follow her path. The stronger your connection, the better chance you'll have of lifting this curse and setting us free.
Why did Rosalind place herself in such danger?
Oh, didn't I say? Forgive me, my memory is often as insubstantial as I am these days. My wife was the captain of the town guard. She was dedicated. She never turned from her duty.
That's completely fair. Alright, let us go and figure out what to do first. We gotta destroy skeletons. Skeletons! There's one of the world bosses. Go ahead and nab that while I'm in passing. I'm not going to fight the world boss. I just want to nab the world boss's location.
The fight now.
How are you doing today, Imsharp?
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Oh, we found it.
I'm getting good at this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
No, that's cool, Mary. That's good to hear, Imsharp. We're only 4 days away from the reveal of what the next chapter is going to be. I mean, we kind of have a little bit of an idea, but we'll get a full deep dive on Thursday. Although I probably won't get a chance to watch the deep dive until Friday, because we have Pathfinder on Thursday, assuming everybody can make it. So, because we only play if everybody's present. Just as how interconnected our characters are, having anybody absent is a huge detriment to the group.
Edgard at the inn. Make sure everyone is safe.
But Friday after work I'll be watching the full thing, and then on Sunday I'll be advising of, you know, what the name of the chapter is, what the name of the year-long adventure is going to be, and then we'll probably also find out what the first 2 dungeons of the year are going to be, which is going to be exciting. The way the content for ESO has been working since Elsewhere,
is everyone all right in here?
During the first quarter they released 2 dungeons, and then in quarter 2 they release quarter 2 they released the first 2 dungeons, and they also put out the prologue quest for the story DLC. Then in quarter 3 they release no, wait, hold on, that's not right, hold on, no, that is right, yeah, quarter 3 they release the Zone DLC. And then in quarter 4, they release... That still doesn't sound right. Hold on, wait. Quarter 1 is January to March. Quarter 2 is March to June. Okay, it's quarter 2 they release the Zone DLC. Quarter 1 they release the first Dungeon DLC. Quarter 3 is another Dungeon DLC, and then quarter 4 is the Zone DLC.
Who's there? Stay back. Wait, is that you, Captain Rosalind?
Is everyone alright in here?
For the moment. I haven't forgotten how to swing a sword, and the inn's walls are stout. Apothecary Muriel's helping the wounded, but she needs more Hawthorne Berries. She can't make more healing poultices without them.
I'll gather Hawthorne Berries, stay here, and protect the villagers.
That would help a lot. Bring them to Muriel at her shop.
Actually, it's January to April.
And Captain,
April to July. Or April to August. Yeah. I had my quarters mixed up. There are 4 quarters. Each of them are 3 months.
Edgard said Muriel needs Hawthorne berries. The berries grow on low shrubs, right?
Alright, we gotta go find the rest of the Hawthorne berries.
Leon were here. He'd know if these were the right berries. I have to hurry. The injured need more healing poultices. Hope this will be enough.
Okay, we need 2 more berries.
Why for months? Leon made me a potion from these berries once. I remember now. This should do it. Now to head over to the apothecary. I brought the Hawthorne berries you need.
Captain Rosalind, I've been making poultices for the wounded, but I'm out of Hawthorne berries.
I have some Hawthorne berries for you.
Hi, Mara, you always did have good timing. Here, let me prepare some poultices for you. If you can apply these to any wounded guards, they should be able to get back into the fight.
I mean, that's not how healing poultices work, but I suppose.
Muriel's poultice should do the trick. Now, get back into the fight.
Hurry now.
Man, the Nords really did a number on this town.
Rest easy, soldier. I need to check on Leon.
Okay, and where is that last guard? Oh.
Captain Rosalind, over here by the well. Captain, I went by your house to check on Leon. He was praying, but something wasn't right.
What do you mean?
He wasn't praying to Stendar. At least it wasn't like any Stendar prayer I ever heard. And I heard another voice in the house. It was alien, Captain. Evil. I don't mind admitting that what I heard has me more than a little frightened.
Don't worry, Lieutenant. I'll check it out. But first, Sky Shard. Let's go get the Sky Shard. Let's go get the Sky Shard.
Leon. Leon, are you here?
I forsake the mercy of Stendar and deliver myself to you, Molag Bal.
What? Molag Bal? Leon, what have you done? I will not condone this madness.
Rosalind? No. What have I done? Rosalind, please! Now you know how I brought this evil upon Westry. Too weak to trust in Stendar. I gave us all to Molag Bal.
If I see what is true, maybe I can change what happened. Perhaps, maybe you can help us. You're attuned to Rosalind now. If anyone can break this curse, it's you. When Rosalind discovered what I did, she fled to the town chapel. She lost her sword after a battle with the Nord leader. Retrieve the sword and bring it to her remains. The sword's in the chapel, the building beyond the burial vault. Why aren't you helping or telling me? Yes, you deserve the truth. Molag Bal turned Rosalind into a vengeful shade. He turned her into the tormentor of the people she fought so hard to protect. The sword might remind her who she really is. If not, you must destroy her and set us free. I'll do whatever is necessary. Explain the situation. Oh, no, we're going to go ahead and just go on. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's supposed to be fully voice acted. Oh well. It's the base game. Things happen. Deals with Molag Bal don't work out. I know, right? Completely unexpected. How... Oh, Molag Bal, you rascally wabbit. You rascally scoundrel. Who could ever have guessed that doing that would make you bring Rosalind her sword? Place her sword.
Spirits of Westry belong to me. You had the strength to do what no one else could, and now I'm free. You have no idea what that means to me. But tell me, stranger, why did you do all of this?
Leon sent me.
Leon. I loved him once. Perhaps I still do. But there's the matter of Molag Bal to deal with first. Leon made a deal with the Daedric Prince, and despite your actions, that deal remains in place.
What else can I do?
My shade was only one aspect of the curse. There are also the innocent spirits of Westry, and the angry spirits of the invaders. Use my sword to make the town safe for mortals, or use this gem to set the innocent spirits free. The choice is yours.
What happens if I choose the sword?
Then you must destroy the enraged wraiths and make Westry safe for mortal travelers once again. But that will leave the innocent spirits of Westry's villagers trapped here forever, bound to the haunted town.
What happens if I choose the gem?
Then you would free the spirits of Westry's innocent villagers, ending their bondage to this place. However, the danger to mortal travelers would remain, and the living will never find welcome or solace within Westry's borders.
Alright, we have a choice here. We can either free the spirits and let them go to Aetherius, or we can destroy the undead and make this place fit for the living again, but the spirits of the people who died here will forever be trapped and tortured by this place. So, hard decision. Give it a little bit and see if anybody wants to vote. Free the spirits, I guess. I'm sure someone else can deal with this problem later. They can definitely try, yes. So that's what we'll do then. We'll take the gem. I'll take the gem.
This gem represents Westry's torment. You'd use it to save us, even if Westry remains a danger to the living? Such mercy still exists.
Yes, free them.
Makes my
Okay.
heart glad. Take the gem and free the innocent spirits.
Hey Bree,
When the
welcome
deed
to
is
the stream.
done, return to Leon.
Alright, let's do this. We need to free villager spirits. Not Leon. Leon doesn't get freed. Great day, thank you, and thank you for stopping by.
I've never known such fear.
Yeah. Now, personally, when I usually do this, I usually pick the sword. Like, I understand, you know, I'm condemning these spirits to eternal torment, but making this place safe again for the living is usually my first priority. Yeah, and she even agrees with it too. She's like, "Yes, this place, the living must come first." But it's not like there's any like negative connotations to doing this. I think I did this on one other character. I don't remember for sure.
The lamentations of Westry's dead have been silenced. Now I can finally tell Rosalind how sorry I am.
Rosalind knows what
Thank
you've
you,
done.
traveler.
Rosalind knows what you've done.
Our torment is finally over. Rosalind has forgiven me, though Stendar knows I don't deserve it. Our thanks for bringing peace to Westry, and rest to us all. May you walk in Stendar's light.
And they pass on to Aetherius. Probably from Meridia or someone else to solve later. That's fair. Meanwhile, Meridia's like, "You assume that my divine light can be used for such a purpose." And then Meridia plays a little game of Yeet the M-Sharp. She already yeets the Dragonborn. She'll be rude about it. Well, like, how dare you assume? Okay, one of my favorite video game content creators, Miniature Nerd, he did a Democracy Week, and currently on #1 on his poll is Oblivion. I'm really excited because I really want to see him play Oblivion, because I've tried to get into Oblivion a couple times and found it really hard. But I feel like if he's the one playing Oblivion, I could definitely get into a playthrough of it. So, because he's thorough and he doesn't like, I don't know, some of the Oblivion videos I've tried to watch, the person either like super boring or like they don't talk at all. They just let the gameplay go on, which is like not what I'm looking for. Like when I watch a video playthrough, I want to hear the content. Yeah, it is really hard. It just, I think the furthest I got on was my archer that I made. I was working on a archer thief. I think that's the character I got furthest on before I finally stopped playing. Yeah, I really regret not having played it before Skyrim came out. I really do. But I wasn't even really into the Elder Scrolls series until I had played Skyrim. So Skyrim was kind of my entry to the series. So. As I'm sure it is for a lot of, that way for a lot of people. Exactly, yeah. Hey, don't interrupt me while I'm collecting a sky shard. Jeez, that's rude.
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
Oh yeah, it probably takes forever to grow your character in that case. Yeah, is it bad? I kind of wish they would remake Oblivion using the Skyrim engine. Like, I would really like that. That would be great, I think. Like, I don't know how they would handle it, but like if they could remake Oblivion, like, Sky Oblivion is the thing, yeah. I just don't have a good enough computer that I can do stuff like that on, unfortunately. Yeah, because if I did, I would definitely be following the Fallout 4 Fallout New Vegas mod. Because man, does that look good! Have you seen some of the images from the Fallout New Vegas mod for Fallout 4?
I hope you're watching.
Yeah, I actually do hope one day to stream Fallout New Vegas here on my channel. Like, that's one of my goals is to... Yeah, it looks really gorgeous. Like, some of the images that I've seen are absolute gorgeous. But I definitely do want to stream Fallout New Vegas on the channel someday. Fallout New Vegas is still one of my favorite games of all times. Even if some of the bugs irritate me. Like, it's still one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know. Like, I don't think I can get a bug fix for Xbox, unfortunately. Yeah, but they were dealing with what they had available to them at that time. Basically, Bethesda was like, here's the engine for Fallout 3. Make a game based on it. So, they did the best with what was available to them, and I have to admit, Fallout New Vegas is a great game. Heck, I might, if it hadn't been for how hard if it hadn't been for how hard some of the things would be, I would definitely consider redoing my pistol-only character that I did on Fallout New Vegas' hardcore mode. I beat, or survival mode technically, I beat the base game, I beat Honest Hearts, Dead Money, what else did I beat? No, wait, I didn't do Dead Money yet. I was going to do Dead Money and hadn't gotten around to it, sorry. I did Big Mountain, and I tried to do a Lonesome Road, but I was having trouble killing the Death Claws even with my Ranger Sokoa, because just, you know, Ranger Sokoa is powerful, but Death Claws are stronger. Yeah, and the best pistol you can get in Dead Monies is the police pistol, which is honestly not great.
I never used to fight this much until I met you.
I mean, Lonesome Road's not too bad when you have the right stuff. We were playing, me and my brother were doing a playthrough together once, where we swapped the controller back and forth, we had an anti-material rifle with explosive rounds, and we blew the head off a Death Claw, and the other Death Claw started running up, and we started giving voices like, Jerry, what did you do to Jerry? It was like the same thing we do, pop, and blew that Death Claw up too. Unfortunately, we then died to a mine and had to do it again, so I was once again, Jerry! Yeah, it's strongest enemies, yes. Man, when Miniature Nerd did his permadeath run through Lonesome Road, I literally thought, I did not think he was gonna make it out. Like, I think he survived. Like, if he had lost one more point of endurance, which he was on the verge of doing so, he would have lost the run. And he just barely survived. Like he had like 5 reds away from losing another point of endurance, which would have killed him. Because in his permadeath runs, he doesn't do healing, so you have 1 health bar you play the entire game on. And he just beat all of Fallout 4 on the same rule set too, which is absolutely crazy that he managed to do that. Stealth Suit MK2 to help you. Actually, he didn't allow use of the MK2 because it auto stim packs. So he didn't allow the use of that. Yeah, I like the stealth suit too. When I was doing my melee unarmed character, it was my main armor I wore through the entire game. And because what I did was I went and got the Paladin Toaster, and I went to Big Mountain as soon as feasible, like level 10 or something, which was like way too early to have gone to Big Mountain, but I did it anyways. And I got the Proton Inversal Axe, and I got the Superheated Saturnine Fist, and oh my goodness, I was like, I came out of Big Mountain and was just like, the wasteland is weak, and I am its new ruler. Hear me roar. Yeah, that's fair. The
If you could.
Oh yeah, because I forgot it uses medics to kill the pain automatically too. I usually just emptied, when I would use it, I would usually just empty out my medics, so that way I didn't have the medics on me. But on my pistols only character, I used the Desert Ranger combat armor from Honest Heart until I got the riot gear from Lonesome Road, and that's what I ended up using when I took the dam, was the elite riot gear.
I think you got their attention.
But you know, there's actually a trick to be able to, there's a trick to actually get a good unarmed weapon in Dead Money. I don't know if it's been patched out. It wasn't patched out the last time I did it, but and I just realized I completely just scrolled through that quest that I was way too fast. Sorry about that. So if you get the Fist of the North Star, or North Roar, or whatever it is, there's this giant bear you can kill, and you get this fist to turn into a bear gauntlet. Or maybe it's the Deathclaw gauntlet, but there's this gauntlet that you can get, like the hand for.
Quiet. Dominion soldiers are everywhere.
I intercepted these signal messages from the Dominion.
Hadir had to recruit a mercenary? Not a good sign. Let me see those messages. By the 8, the Dominion's planning a full-scale assault. These messages, they're waiting for orders to attack. We have to stop the commander from issuing that order.
I killed the Dominion commander.
Thanks, Stendar. That will buy us precious time. We need to douse their signal fires before they can send the command. Take this storm rune and use it to put out the fires. Then meet me on the shore.
I kind of liked it when I was first starting out in New Vegas. I was a terrible shot, which is definitely not the case now. But I was awful at hitting things, and bullets were hard to get, and weapon condition was a problem. So I picked up a bladed gauntlet and was trying it out, and I actually fell in love with the bladed gauntlet. So I started. That's why I actually started a new character as an unarmed melee build that was explicitly made for, because I was having trouble with the character I first made because they weren't set up for a melee build. And so that's why I ended up making my unarmed melee build. And I actually really enjoyed it. The best part is that because when you're unarmed, most of your main weapons, you don't lose those. So when you go into a casino or something.
Vexed in for some competition.
So it gives you a bit of an advantage there. And there's also the special, there's special unarmed techniques you can earn for doing certain things, like the Ranger takedown. And then there's the one that Veronica teaches you for giving her a pretty dress. And then there's the one that basically gives you pocket sand, and you throw sand in their eyes.
Oh.
Oh frick. That's not what it was intended, but you know what? I'll take it.
Get back, you fetcher!
Ambushed! Of all the stupid luck. I barely got out of there alive.
What happened?
Our scouting party was ambushed. With all the fighting and confusion, we got separated. Now I'm too badly hurt to find my scouts.
I can help. I can search for your scouts.
Really? That would ease my mind. Curse these wounds, or I'd go along with you. The last time I saw my scouts, they were retreating toward the tower. They're raw recruits, and I'm worried about them. Send anyone you find to the base of the tower.
Get to safety. I'll find your scouts.
I saw the other scouts run up the stairs toward the tower. Watch out. The place is crawling with Dominion troops.
What were you doing out here?
We were sent to gather information on the Dominion presence at Farwatch. I can confirm that they're here in full force, and they certainly know how to fight.
Why is the Dominion interested in this tower?
It's out of the way, and makes a great base of operations. They can signal their ships from the tower. Unless our luck changes quickly, they can use the tower to launch a full-scale invasion of Glenumbra.
Well, I've already put out the fire, but we'll go and help your friends. Now, as I was saying, Fallout New Vegas is such a great game, and, I mean, Fallout 3 is an okay game.
Didn't think I'd make it. I barely made it into hiding before more of those bastards showed up. But by the 8, it's good to see a friendly face.
Can you make it to the base of the tower?
Yes, I can make it. I even have information to pass on to my commander, so the scouting mission won't be a complete failure.
Be careful getting out of here. And Fallout 3 was actually the first Fallout game I ever played, and I actually really enjoyed it when I was first playing it. It is really dated, and it's really hard to get into. It's a really gritty, like, much more realistic, in my opinion.
Thanks for finding me.
Can you get to the base of the tower on your own?
Yes, I think so. But what about Cecile? She was ahead of us and I saw her get captured. They took her toward the camp on the beach. We can't leave without her.
Get to safety, I'll find Cecile. It's really gritty, and like it throws you like right into like, you know how Fallout New Vegas, the gear you get given is actually already in pretty good condition. That's not the case in Fallout 3. You start out with some gear from the vault is in good condition, but everything you get outside the vault is in awful condition, which is, you know, just shows the difference in the type of wastelands. I'll try to remember, but Miniature Nerd actually did a pretty good video essay about why Fallout 3 is better than you think, which is actually definitely worth a listen to. And it sparked a person doing a 8-hour response video to his video, pointing out why his video is wrong. It was hilarious. Apparently Coat listened to part of it and was saying the guy was basically just spouting rubbish.
Good work extinguishing those signal fires. You were clearly in time. There's no sign of an impending Dominion attack.
So we stopped the attack?
We didn't stop the attack, you did. You've given us crucial time to bring in reinforcements. Now we can repel this invasion before it gains a foothold. We owe you one for this. Good job!
Okay. Now we have to go save Cecile. Just gonna go save a Breton girl from the elves and the Khajiit. She was a young Breton girl captured by the elves. Oh.
You arrived just in time.
Are you injured?
Not too badly. Luckily, you got here ahead of their interrogator. Thanks for freeing me. Now we have to look for the others.
I found the others. They should be back at camp. So long, elves. It's time for us to cheese it. Cheese it, boys.
Good to see you again. I hate to think what would have happened to me if you hadn't come along.
I'll see you all made it back safely.
That we did, thanks to you. Now that we're all back together, we have a better chance to put an end to this Dominion incursion.
Alright, that's it. We're done with this little area. So we are off to the next main quest. So, probably best just to head down to the way shrine and then head back up. Save some time. Come on, come on, come on! Ooh, nope, that was not as deep as I thought it was. I was hoping to land in the deep water. Thought the game was gonna crash there for a second. Hello, Adele.
You there! Get down and be quiet. We don't want to give our position away. We're keeping an eye on these Red Rook bastards. They're not the simple bandits they pretend to be, that's for sure. If you want to help, go talk to Provost Piper.
Where can I find Provost Piper?
The Provost? He commands the Lion Guard camp near the old ruins. Tell him you want to help, and he'll probably give you a commission. We captured a Red Rook messenger. He was on his way to a secret meeting when we snatched up the lout.
A secret meeting?
Something about the Red Rooks and the Bloodthorns. The Provost can tell you more if you're really that interested. Now get out of here before you bring the entire bandit gang down on my head.
I'll talk to the Provost Piper at the camp. Okay, I had to head towards the camp anyway, so... Vines and villains.
Huh? What do you want with this old hunt master?
I'm here to claim the bounty on the crocodiles.
Are you now? You're the first one today who still has all his arms and legs. Ah, these are pretty. Pretty disgusting. Here, take your gold.
An adventurer from the looks of you. Live by the sword and die by it, as they say. What brings you to our humble camp?
Corporal Adele said you could use some help.
I might have something that will interest you. We captured a Red Rook messenger prowling around our camp. We think he was going to a Red Rooks and Bloodthorns meeting. Rumor is they're forming an alliance, but we can't get the messenger to talk.
Want me to talk to him?
Might as well give it a shot. He's been telling us a sad story about his kidnapped family, but I don't believe a word of it. If you want to try to make the bandit talk, he's right over there.
Please, you have to listen to me. My family's in danger. No one will listen. I'll tell you everything I know, but you have to help me. I'm begging you.
All right, I'm listening.
First, you have to promise to help me. I didn't stumble into a Lion Guard camp by accident. I came here for help, not to be taken prisoner. I had no choice. They're holding my family.
Who's holding your family?
The Red Rooks. I'm a tracker. I know this area like the back of my hand. The Red Rooks tried to convince me to join them, but I said no. So they captured my family and threatened to kill them. I want those bastards dead just as much as anyone.
I'll rescue your family if you tell me what you know.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know, but only after they're safe. They're holding my family in an abandoned house to the south of this camp. If you get them back here safely, I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Oh yeah, they're totally gonna believe that I'm a Red Rook. Yeah, totally. I totally look like a Red Rook. Hey, it's just me. I'm just a fellow Red Rook. I'm definitely not in any way, shape, or form a lizard. Yeah, well, okay. If you say you're not a lizard, then you're not a lizard.
You aren't one of them. Please, help us. These bandits grabbed us. They're using us to force my husband to help them. I'm so worried about him.
Your husband's at the Lion Guard camp to the northeast. You'll be safe there.
He is safe. Oh,
they don't judge.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Come, Darciel. We need to get out of here and find your father.
Why are Breton names so complex?
They're safe, thank the Divines. And thank you for believing me. I'll tell you everything I know about the Red Rooks and the Bloodthorns.
I'm listening.
The Bloodthorns and Red Rooks plan to finalize their alliance. They're meeting in secret right in the ruins behind you. But the relationship has been rocky at best from what I was able to see. I don't think it will be very hard to force them apart.
How can I force them apart?
Just wiping out the ones at this meeting won't be enough. That might even bring the two groups closer together since you'd be giving them a common enemy. No, you need to turn them against one another.
I'll attack them while disguised as a red rook. In the name of the red rooks, die!
Bloodthorns, to arms! The red rooks have betrayed us!
Oh no, what have I done? Shoots the cultist.
So, I'm going to take a wild guess here. All that commotion coming from the ruins? That was you, wasn't it? Good work.
I disrupted the meeting by killing the Bloodthorn envoy while disguised as a red rook.
A job well done, then. No good would have come from such an unholy alliance. While you were gone, I decided to let Kip and his family go. Couldn't stand seeing his wife and daughter so distressed. I even tossed him a shirt and a pair of pants.
That was nice of you. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find a merchant here soon. My gear is in awful shape. Not that my gear itself isn't awful, because it is. Like, I was looking at my gear the other day, it's like, this is like, I've got one ring here that's doing absolutely nothing. I need to fix my gear situation. There should be a merchant here in camp. Let me look around and see if I can find one. They usually have a merchant in these kind of camps. Ebon Crypt. Ebon Crypt discovered. Isn't that a dungeon? If I'm not mistaken, isn't that in like... No. I don't know where that is. That's weird. I guess there's not a merchant here. There's a guild trader, but not an actual merchant to fix my gear. That's weird.
Ah, a new recruit. If you're here to help, we could certainly make use of you.
I'm looking for Engoff.
Aren't we all, my friend? Aren't we all? We might be able to assist each other, but we have some other business to take care of first.
Complete quest.
We're dealing with a literal undead uprising. Our patrols sweep the wilds, while our primary wizard, Gabrielle, searches for a magical relic that will help. But I'm concerned. Some of our patrols haven't returned.
Do you want me to find the missing patrols?
The Lion Guard doesn't usually seek help outside its ranks. But these are desperate times. Do what you can to help any patrols you encounter. And if you run into Mage Benelay, maybe you can help her out as well.
I'll look for the missing patrols and the mage.
Stendar bless you.
I have a few questions.
I'll tell you what I can.
Where should I check for your patrols?
In hindsight, I may have spread the patrols too thin. I sent them to patrol the grounds around the redoubt, to protect the Godet Farm, and to guard the western ruins at Merovic's Folly.
Tell me about Gabrielle.
Wizard Benelay is here on behalf of the Mages Guild. She claims there's a relic in the ruins that will help us defeat Angoff, but magic is so unpredictable. And, truth be told, Wizard Benelay can be easily distracted.
Oh, a wizard being easily distracted? Oh dear. Why don't you go after Angoff?
Oh, I'd love to, but there's some kind of barrier protecting the crypts at Cathpedro. Unless Wizard Benelay can get us through that barrier, we can't get to Angoff, and the undead will just keep coming.
Well, that's certainly a problem. Hold on, I might have a repair kit that I can pull out of my bank. Do I want to spend a crown repair kit on something like this? No. But do I need to? Yes. I don't have one, it looks like. Some of my other characters have like 80 on them. I really need to spread the love out a little bit. I don't use the kits all that often, so I usually try to save them for emergencies, but I never use the kit using them.
Glad you came along. Thanks for the quick rescue.
I appreciate it.
Hey, where's Miri?
All right, so how much trouble are you in?
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to go grab that quest in just a second.
Don't like your odds.
We have something important to discuss, but not here. It's not safe. Meet me at the way shrine near the Lion Guard redoubt. It's safer there. Thank Kennereth I found you. I don't know how many people I have met have been torn apart by these cultists and their creatures.
Slow down, tell me what's going on.
I was with Wizard Benelay at the nearby Maravek's Folly, looking for an important relic. When the undead attacked us, we were forced to retreat, but the mage swore she was close to finding something. She did some magic thing and vanished.
She just vanished?
She said that a nearby crypt contained a relic we needed to defeat Angoff. I would have remained by her side, but she just disappeared. I told Commander Ailes what happened, and he said I should find you and let you know.
Yep, I will be right back. Sorry, I gotta answer this call. Hey, sorry about that. My mother called me. I had to answer that real quick, so. Alright, so, any idea where the crypt she talked about might be?
The crypt's got to be somewhere near the ruins of Maravek's Folly. She kept a journal that she was constantly writing in. I'm sure it contains the location of the crypt. Our camp is west of the redoubt. Her journal is probably still there.
I'll check the campsite and find Wizard Valine. We already know who Gabrielle is. We met Gabrielle before. If you don't remember, we actually met her during Cold Heart. Yeah, we need to pick up this quest for Sir Malik Nasir as well while we're here. Man, I hate this. Like, the lag is getting real some days. Oh, wow. 1,000 for Blackwood maps. Oh, that's such a great deal, and my sarcasm hurts me.
Stranger.
Sir Malik.
Aid me. Blood of the forebears. Engolf's minions are relentless.
What happened here?
We were working with the wizard Benelay. I lost track of her when the zombies attacked. Now I'm the only one left. These cultists are desecrating our dead. It's an affront to Tawaka. But my wounds slow my sword.
I can aid you. What needs to be done?
Blood thorns desecrate the Lion God's soldiers killed in the ruins. They raise them as zombies. If you use my sacred emblem, you can sanctify the corpses. That will prevent them from being raised as undead.
I'll do as you request. Alright, we have Gabrielle's journal. Let's go fulfill this request first, and then we will go to the crypt. I mean, it's going to be on the way to the crypt, but still.
Alright, that's quite the mummy.
Sanctify the corpse. Move, Mary, you're in my way. One more. That poor lady. Alright, to the crypt. Oh, that's the Anton crypt. Okay, that's what we discovered when we read that. Gabrielle.
I hate meeting new people when I'm not at my best. Is my hair all right? Are my robes on straight?
Commander Ellie sent me to help you.
Commander Ailes? A good man, and a good soldier. But how did you find me?
You left your journal at the camp.
I did? I knew I left my journal somewhere. But I haven't told you the most exciting news. I found the Midnight Talisman. With it, we can punch a hole in Angolf's barrier at Cathedral. We just need to recharge the beautiful little relic.
What's the Midnight Talisman?
Do you like the name? I thought it up myself. Sounds simply ominous, doesn't it? Anyhow, it's a Daedric relic used to manipulate Oblivion portals. If you know how, you can use the talisman to get past arcane barriers. And I know how.
So this talisman is the key to defeating Angolf?
The talisman would be the key to defeating Angolf. If its power wasn't depleted. We need to recharge the talisman. Then we'll finally get our chance to deal with Angolf and take the battle to him.
Alright.
I have a ritual that can recharge the talisman and restore its power. There's an ancient weird site on the beach near here. We can use that as the focus for the ritual.
You're injured. Can you travel?
I just need to rest for a bit. Then I can get myself there and still have enough power for the ritual. Here, take the talisman and head on down. I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you at the ritual site. So we have 4 main quests left in Glenumbra. We're really almost done with Glenumbra. We've done great progress this is the 3rd week in Glenumbra, which is, you know, 6 hour, or a little over 6 hours, but so 2.5 hours per stream, so that's 5 hours. 7.5 hours to finish Glenumbra is not bad, actually, believe it or not. This is a big zone.
You made it. No zombie bites or anything.
Can you explain what we're about to do?
I found an inscription in the crypt. It described the relic in remarkable detail. Apparently, the talisman can draw energy from the land itself. Ancient magic saturates this site. It's the perfect place to perform the ritual of recharging.
So what happens next?
I perform the ritual. You stand there and look heroic. Simple?
Are you ready?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here goes
Hold on, wait.
nothing.
You wanted me to look heroic? I can do that.
It's done, but something's not right.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta change my personality back now, since I actually have to do something now. Telvanni Magister.
That didn't seem right.
What happened? Are you alright?
The ritual worked, but something awful looked at me while I was channeling energy into the relic. I think there's something trapped inside the talisman.
There's something inside the talisman?
Whatever's inside the relic, it's certainly not friendly. We can try to dispel it using the weird revelation stone in the circle just up the beach. Put the talisman on the stone and kill whatever emerges. That will do the trick.
I'll kill it. What about you?
Just getting down here tired me out more than it should have. I know you can handle whatever's inside the talisman. I'm pretty sure it's just a Banekin or a lesser scamp.
Put the talisman on the stone and kill what comes out. Got it. I get the feeling it's probably not, but, no, hold on. I just realized something. Oh my goodness, you can totally, like, use the brassy assassin, personality. There's also the commander. There's the Deadlands Firewalker, which actually looks kind of cool, actually. Maybe I'll use this one for a while. Nah, I like the Telvanni Magister. If anyone has a preference down in the comments, let me know, and I'll pull out one of the other ones. But I'm just gonna go back to Telvanni Magister for now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm being called again. Sorry about that. My brother called me asking me to get him a Mime Jr. and a Scyther for his girlfriend who's playing Pokemon Pearl, Shining Pearl right now. So it looks like I'll be attending to that right after the stream. Oh, that is actually
this
up.
talisman for untold centuries, and you hope to purge me from it? Never. I will personally send you back to Molag Bal.
How about not? That is not a Bankin. That is not a Bankin at all. So, I have been called by both my mother and one of my two brothers.
What was that thing?
So, I'm expecting either my dad or my other brother to call me next. It's like, it seems like my entire family is going to interrupt the stream today. Hey, I may as well, I'm here, I may as well go ahead and just start this zone. There's absolutely no reason not to. Oh, yeah, there's another player here, thank goodness. So a little bit faster than I was expecting. I mean, I hope the controllers for the PS5 are better than the controllers for the PS4. That's where I had this controller for like a month before it started like running out of batteries really quick. I've not been impressed with the PS4 controllers.
Some are strong. Zymel Hariz, I summon you.
Help! Storm Atronach on Storm Atronach. Except for mine's superior.
Sometimes the prey turns and nips us. It is a small thing.
Portal.
Wow, you don't come by those too often.
Speaking of Psijic portals, is this the right way to go? No, it's not. Yeah, that's a fair point. Do they actually do wired controllers? Yeah, there's a lot of sound effects with destroying one of those. I apologize. Abyssal geysers make a lot of noise when they self-destruct too.
I guarded this talisman for untold centuries, and you hope to purge me from it.
Julianos, I was wrong about how powerful the thing in the talisman was. My apologies.
Was it Dremora? Is the talisman alright? Yeah.
Dremora? Oh, those are bad. Sorry. At least it's gone and we can use the talisman now. I have enough energy to open a portal for both of us to use. Are you ready to return to the redoubt?
I'm ready. Okay, and there's where we need to go.
An egg brother betrays his people in silent mire.
I'm gonna need to pop back in town and fix my gear.
This is it. All our work has led to this. We're ready to confront Angoff and destroy him. Thanks to you, he won't be able to hide from us now. I told Sir Lannis what happened out there. You should introduce yourself when you get a chance.
Over here. We have much to discuss.
Yes, but then I must pop back to town to fix my gear.
Great King Casimir sent us to stop Angoff. With the combined might of the dragons, the Lion Guard, and you, Angoff will surely fall.
I'll help in any way I can.
Well said. But we can't just rush after the villain. First off, Angoff's toxic mist protects the approach to Cath-Badro. It rises from his vines and sickens anyone who breathes it in. The wizard Benelay believes you might be immune to its effects.
Okay, I have this talisman, but I don't know if it will protect me.
We have to chance it. We don't have any other options. A squad of dragons succumbed to the mist before they could retreat. Then that idiot Darien led a few Camlorn soldiers on an ill-conceived rescue mission, and they were overcome as well.
And if the mist doesn't incapacitate me, I'll save the soldiers.
I hope the soldiers still live. That mist is deadly. And that fool from Camlorn, what was he thinking? He charged right into the mist after them.
Where should I look for your soldiers?
They couldn't have gotten too far into the graveyard. The poison mist acts fast. Hopefully, they stay together. Once you get them out of there, we can plan our attack against Angoff.
You mentioned troops from Camlorn?
With the city liberated from Falchu, some of the Camlord Guard came up this way looking for a fight. A noble named Darien was acting as their leader. He seemed very angry with Angoff. Something about werewolves.
Why is Giblets here?
Arcade blind me if I know. When the king mentioned your name, the dog perked up and stuck with us all the way from Daggerfall. Looks like he's happy to see you.
Hey, Giblets. Wait, I can't pet the dog? I thought we learned our lesson. Zos, why can't I pet the dog? Okay, hold on just a second, I'm sorry.
I've got what you need.
Okay, let's go to... Well, actually, let's turn in this quest over here first. And there's another quest to pick up, so we've got some stuff to do. I think I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, too, and take my normal restroom break. So.
The people... Troubled times in Glenumbra, it seems. All I hear is bad news no matter where I turn. But the worst, as far as I'm concerned, is poor Crosswitch.
What happened to Crosswatch?
The damned Red Rooks are what happened. They're trying to turn our town into their base of operations. They took over the mine and threaten or kill anyone who gets in their way. Tamian Sellen is organizing a resistance to take back Crosswitch.
I thought the Red Rooks were just run-of-the-mill bandits.
Perhaps, but these run-of-the-mill bandits are bleeding us dry. They're organized and dangerous. If you want to help, find Tamian Sellen at the inn. If you don't call attention to yourself, the Red Rooks will probably leave you alone.
Okay, I'll look for him when I get to Crosswatch, which will be a while. Like, we're not going to run straight to Crosswatch right now. Sorry, friendo.
You return. Have Angoff's minions fallen before your wrath?
I did as you asked.
You've done good and holy work. Troubled souls must be put to rest, so they do not rise again. You have my thanks for taking care of this for me.
Complete quest. Alright. Let's go to the Way Shrine. I'm gonna pop back to town, and then I'm gonna pop in the restroom real quick, and then we'll get back to making as much progress as we can today. We're just gonna pop into Allcroft. We're not gonna go all the way back to Daggerfall. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, where is the merchant? Over here, okay. Here we go, you will do. Man, I didn't realize I had so much stuff in my inventory either, though. Like, good gracious, it got out of control. Oh, wait, no, my potions! Give me those potions back. Can't have my potions. What's wrong with you? Oh, do not sell those War Maiden rings. Those are nice. I don't even know why I kept that. Okay, 6,000 gold earned, and I only spent 700 gold fixing my armor, so back into the fray. Wait, trying to. So next goal is to go do that delve. Get that out of the way. Treasure chest.
A nice little present from Vec, eh?
I like how Miri's just like completely loyal to the Tribunal, and she's like attributing everything we do to the Tribunal, despite like it has absolutely nothing to do with Vivek at all. Maybe this way.
Get back, you fetcher!
Gift from Sofa Seal. Yeah, despite the fact that we've saved 2 out of 3 of the Tribunal, by the way. We saved Sofa Seal and we saved Vivek so far. We didn't save Almalexia. Like, Almalexia kind of was just there. She didn't really need saving. But we've saved the other 2 members of the Tribunal. Which is ironic because those were the members of the Tribunal that didn't go mad and try to kill Sofa Seal. Partially because one of them was Sofa Seal, and it wouldn't make sense for him to go mad and try to kill himself.
Spread the seeds of strife and discord in these mortal realms.
I guess this is a fight metal.
I'm just being incredibly unlucky. Okay, that's...
That was a bit of a warm-up. I really don't like your odds.
Darian!
Well, look who's here. I should have known you'd be making Angolf's life miserable. Camlorn wasn't enough for you, eh? Say, these mists are poisonous. Why aren't you affected?
I think it's something to do with this talisman. Why aren't you affected?
I wish I knew. I didn't think. I just rushed in to help the Dragon Knights. My guards started gasping and falling to the ground, just like the Knights. But not me. These are the only survivors. But I don't think they'll last much longer.
Spoiler alert, the reason he's unaffected is because he's got some kind of blessing of Meridia.
The mist is thicker toward the gate. They won't survive passing through it again. But the mist doesn't seem to affect the necromancers. Those amulets must protect them. Kill a few, take their amulets, and give them to the knights.
I'll get one of each of the surviving knights. I'll get one for each of the surviving knights.
Better grab a couple of extras just in case anyone shows up while you're gone. I'll stay here and defend the knights from any wandering undead.
There's one.
Zombies. You ever try to talk to a zombie? They won't let you get a word in edgewise. Moan this, moan that. Find this bridge and leave, eh?
We're not even close to the portal's over here, Orger. Are you okay? Like, it's not even time to go close that. We're not even near that portal yet.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Okay, one more to go. We got it. Returning to Darien.
These soldiers will... Perfect. Thank you. I'll put them on the wounded knights, and Darien can lead them to safety. Do you have any more? I might be able to use them to clear the mist.
Yes, I collected a few extras.
If I merge them and cast an amplification spell, I can increase the size of my protection ward. If I can get to a central point and hold the spell long enough, our troops will be able to get in. You just need to defend me while I do it.
Consider yourself defended, Gabrielle.
Good. Meet me at the center of the graveyard. When Angoff notices what I'm doing, he's bound to send someone to stop me. If they interrupt me while I'm casting, the spell will fail, and that won't be good.
You lead.
Gabrielle, are you gonna do your ritual thing? Or are you just gonna let them undead keep coming indefinitely? Gabrielle,
Maybe I should have joined the boy
Let's get inside
Indologist.
before anything else tries to stop us. That takes care of the mist. But who knows for how long? Let's not waste this opportunity. The time to strike at Angoff has arrived.
And what's next?
This next bit is critical. I've seen what you can do, so I know you're up to it. Besides, we'd never have made it this far if not for you.
Complete quest.
You won't be able to just walk into Angoff's parlor and challenge him to a duel. He has minions. His kind always has minions. But don't let that stop you. We've come too far not to try to finish this.
You aren't coming with me?
I'll follow you as soon as the soldiers get here. Oh, even better. Take this binding stone. Find a secure location inside the catacombs and use it to call me to you. I'll even bring some of the soldiers with me.
How will I know if a location is secure?
Some of the dead were protected by wards designed to prevent desecration. Look for a tomb with these wards and use the stone there. That should be safe enough for my purposes.
I'll summon you once I locate the wards. Yeah, we're on the last two quests of
Good. You found the perfect spot for... Wait, where are the others?
others.
Yes. Sir Lannis and his knights volunteered to come with me. But I only see Dame Alexine. There must have been too many of us for the Binding Stone. This isn't good. The other knights could have been scattered throughout the crypts.
I'll look for missing knights on my way to face Angoth.
Good. But listen, there's only one way to get out of these crypts. You have to kill Angoth. I don't have any other way to deal with his various protections and defenses now that I'm down here. He dies, or we never leave. Those are our choices.
Sounds like not great choices, but we'll do what we have to. Okay, let's see. So we need to go forward, to the right.
Fancy meeting you
Carrigan.
here. Tavern, I said. Meet me in a tavern. There's no ale down here. Just zombies and tentacles. And where are the serving wenches? You promised me serving wenches. Oh well, at least your timing is perfect.
Well, I'm sorry to have spoiled your fun. We do keep meeting in the most interesting places.
Dear Gabrielle's spell seems to have misfired. Luckily, a few of us were able to find each other. I also convinced the Bloodthorn cultist to tell me how to reach Angoth. I can be very persuasive when I put my mind to it.
What did you find out?
3 locks protect Angoth's inner sanctum. I doubt that even you can get in there by simply knocking. You need 3 shard keys to open the locks. They're well guarded, so you're gonna have to kill a few things to get them.
I'll find the shard keys.
I wish I could aid you, but I'm needed here. Lannis is good with a sword, but I'm better. I'll protect the survivors. Let Lannis know if you run into anyone else.
Where can I find these shard keys?
I don't know exactly, but the Bloodthorn cultist told me about the Guardians. Watch out for a summoned creature, an impassable trap, and a warrior spirit bound to Angof's service.
Tell me about the creature.
All I know is that Angof drew on the collected power of his cultists to summon the creature. I hear that it's more plant than beast. And of course it's terrible to behold.
Tell me about the trap.
Actually, I couldn't get anything out of the cultist about the trap. Sorry, you're on your own with that one.
Tell me about the warrior spirit.
It seems that when Angof first came to power, a certain knight took offense and tried to kill him. Angof captured the knight's spirit and bound it to serve him. I understand he's extremely powerful and not at all happy about the situation.
Doesn't sound like it. I wouldn't be.
Wizard Benelay said you'd gotten inside and were hunting Angof. We wanted to help, but I hope we haven't done more harm than good.
What happened down here?
We met Wizard Benelay outside. She said you'd use a binding stone to call us. Then suddenly we were down here in the dark and surrounded by a horde of undead. The rest of the contingent must be somewhere nearby.
More knights? Where?
My best guess? They're deeper inside this maze of catacombs. If you find the knights, send them this way. I'll hold the passage with this overconfident fool. He can't stop talking, but at least Darian's a decent enough fighter.
Look, Darian has his strong points and he has his weak points. Usually his strong points outweigh his weak points for the most part. Well, this clearly looks like a trap. Come on, quickly before the trap resets itself, thing. Okay, first shard is down. There's also a knight right here I should talk to.
Stay back! This area's trapped. Don't get caught like I did. I've been watching to see how it works. The trap has guardians. They're the key to disarming it, I believe.
What guardians? Tell me what you've seen.
After each trap fires, there's a brief moment when you can disarm it. During this moment, you have to defeat its guardian. It's the only way.
You need to get back to the others.
So, I'm not the only one left? That's good to hear. I'm pretty exhausted, but I'll see if I can find them after I rest up for a few moments.
Okay, I need to go through here.
Kill them to run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
That spirit. His gaze, so hard and cold. He won't stop looking at me. He looks right through me. Why? Why am I so cold?
The other knights are upstairs. You need to join them.
They're here? That's great news. I'll go find them in a moment. But be careful around this spirit. I think he's cursed me already. My mind is blue and cold.
Goodbye.
You are the one who wishes to destroy my master. I know what you seek. I would tell you if I could, but instead I must thwart you.
I need answers and the shard key.
The shard key is bound to my spirit, as surely as I am bound to guard it. But I wonder, will you listen to a riddle? A useful riddle?
How is a riddle useful to me right now?
What cannot be said directly may be hinted at. Listen then. Rot and death are Angof's guise. Living flesh holds his demise. I must release the shard to the one who brings me what the living flesh beyond this crypt holds.
What are you talking about?
I cannot say directly, only through riddle. Seek what differs in the next room. Take what the living flesh holds, then unbind me with it.
Okay. So we go into the next room.
I hope you're watching.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
You come to destroy my master? I know what you seek. I would tell you a simple riddle, yet you already have the answer in your possession. That rune you hold is the key to releasing me. The living flesh holds the riddle answer no longer.
Is this rune what the living flesh held?
Yes, but take care what you say. The words must be repeated exactly as written.
Hold on, I need to double check what it says. It's been a hot minute since I did this. Let's see. Release from slumber, eternal darkness.
You come? Yes, but take care what you say. The words must be repeated exactly as written.
Release from slumber, eternal darkness, come forth.
Ah, it's done. Thanks, Stendarr. Here, take the shard key. I am free to ascend at last. Destroy Angof. Avenge me and the others that have fallen victim to his crimes.
Goodbye. Alright, that's 2 of the shard keys obtained. We got 1 more to get, and then we are ready to go kill Angof.
By the 8, you're the mad fool who went into the catacombs ahead of us, aren't you? By the way, did the other knights make it? That binding spell seemed to throw me a bit short of the mark.
Sir Lanus and the others are nearby. You should meet up with them.
I'll head out as soon as I see a clear path. A word of warning, though. The lurcher in the chamber ahead is extremely tough. I'd keep it away from the totems surrounding it if you plan to challenge it.
Totems. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll do that. With luck, we'll regroup and follow right behind you. Good luck, friend.
Okay, we're ready to take down Angof. This is it, the final fight for Glenumbra, and then we just have to go clean up the rest of the area, which should not be that difficult at all. This shall be our decisive battle. Not with this zombie. That was poorly timed on my part. Angof's sanctum. Angof the Gravesinker has desecrated the most hallowed vaults of Cath Beldrord, usurping the crypts of the ancient Breton kings for his own vile purposes.
We'll do what we can to help. Just stay away from his vines.
I am here
so
to
you are the
kill
vain fool
the
who seeks to
Angof.
plague Glenumbra from my grasp. After I kill you, I shall raise you up and make you my slave.
You're already almost dead, Anton. He's like, I will raise you up. And like, by the time I finished my rotation, he was already dead. Yeah, this place is gonna fall apart. Let's get out of here.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Alright, maybe fun isn't the right word, but you were glorious. Angoff is finally dead. We can't thank you enough for what you've done.
What about the others?
The others have all collapsed in their tents. They're exhausted, but I wanted to welcome you back. And Sir Lannis wants to talk to you. He's telling the Lion Guard commander what happened.
What does Sir Lannis want?
Who knows? Maybe he wants to give you a medal or something. Well, go on. We'll be fine. I promise.
The king will be grateful for what we've done here. Some of Angoff's minions are still running loose, but it's nothing we can't handle. Maybe things will finally return to normal now.
Okay, what about the vines throughout Glenumbra?
Without Angoff's magic, hopefully the vines will wither and die. If not, I'm sure the Mages Guild can conjure up a spell to clear them away. I'm not too concerned about them.
But something is worrying you.
Yes, but I can't put my finger on it. We've heard rumblings that things up north aren't looking any better. Not necessarily vines and such, but there are whispers of other things out there that we need to be concerned about.
What exactly have you heard?
I hear there's trouble in Coghlan Village. Something bad is happening up there. But don't worry about that right now. We just saved the people of Glenumbra. We should be celebrating. Now, where did I put it?
Where did you put it? What?
The king set aside this armor for the champion who defeated Angoff. It was a treasure of Daggerfall, and now it belongs to you. It's your reward for all you've done for this land and its people. May luck follow you wherever you go.
Okay. That's done.
Sir. Sir, They took him, sir. The captain. They came at night. We couldn't.
Couldn't what? What happened?
We were returning from Daggerfall when our caravan was attacked. Bretons fighting with Daedra at their side. Killed most of us, but the captain, They took the captain.
Calm down, soldier. Did you see where they took him?
Stormhaven. Ruins. Near the border. They took him there.
I'll find your captain. Okay, but we won't be doing that quest just yet. So, next stop is going to be over here. But yeah, that was the Glenumbra storyline. What did y'all think about it? Those of you who were here for the whole thing. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. I like the Rivenspire storyline too. Actually, I like all the Daggerfall Covenant storylines, to be honest. Rivenspire, Daggerfall, Stormhaven. We'll be doing Stormhaven next, and then we'll be doing Elakir Desert, which is also really good. They're all really good, to be honest.
We can't resist much longer. Soon we'll be forced to answer their call.
What's wrong, Spirit?
Our masters were the ancient rulers of High Rock, at rest these many years. Now, Bloodthorn cultists have disturbed the burial mounds and stolen the ruling regalia from the tombs of our kings. We can't stop them.
What prevents you from stopping them?
The Bloodthorn drain our wills. If you recover the regalia they stole and return it to the crypts, it will restore our leaders. They are strong spirits, and our joined wills can resist the cultists. I sense the regalia. It is still nearby.
I'll find the regalia and return it to the crypts.
These Bloodthorn are nothing more than grave robbers. Take back the regalia they stole and return each item to its proper tomb. They hide the items in the groundskeeper's cottage, south of the burial mounds.
Do you know why they took the regalia?
To control our ancient kings, just as they try to control us. We were at peace, stranger, silent in watchful slumber. Then the screaming began. Not just in our minds, but in our souls.
You were screaming?
No, not us. At least not at first. They were loud, insistent voices, crying in our minds. Screaming, submit, submit. They broke our will and shattered our defenses. They want us to join them.
What do you know about the Bloodthorn?
They're servants of Molag Bal. They seek to conquer Glenumbra. Please stop them. We won't be able to resist the Bloodthorn much longer.
Okay. First things first, though, we need to go find this Psijic Rift and close it. It'll be the last one in Glenumbra. There it is. No, wait, no, it's not. That's Herald. That's another quest that's in this area. We're looking for a shimmering blue tear in the air. It can't be that hard to find, but... Oh, it must be inside the...
Don't kill me. I am not your enemy. Wait, I'm not your enemy.
What are you doing down here?
I'm hiding. I didn't know the Bloodthorns were going to desecrate this burial site. My ancestors are buried here. My great-great-grandfather appeared before me, demanded I atone for the desecration. If I don't, he said he'd haunt me. Forever.
Aren't you a Bloodthorn cultist?
I made a mistake when I joined them. If I go back out there, they'll kill me. Please, help me appease my ancestors. The Bloodthorns stole sacred candles from the tombs. Retrieve them and light them at my family tombs so they know I still honor them.
I'll place the candles for you.
Look for the tombs of the Windvale Patriarch, Matriarch, and the Scion. They were very important in their time. I'd suggest honoring the Windvale Founder's tomb last. He was really angry, scared me witless when he just appeared out of nowhere.
Why did you join the Bloodthorn cult?
It seemed like a good idea at the time. I was never let in on any big secrets or plans, though. According to the Founder, I joined because I'm a shiftless idiot and a lazy, good-for-nothing slob. It really ripped into me.
What will you do if I help you?
I'm going to do whatever I can to make up for my mistakes. I'll get out of here and go home to Daggerfall. Find something useful to do, maybe help my father at his tailor shop. I certainly won't be joining any other cults in the near future. Not me.
Better not. I still don't understand why you joined the cult.
Because of Angoth. He seemed like the strong leader that Glenumbra so desperately needs. He can be very persuasive. I never thought about the harm we were doing until the ghost of my own ancestor confronted me.
Aren't you afraid the cult will retaliate?
Of course I am. I'm so scared I can't think straight. That's why I'm begging for your mercy and your aid. When this is all over, I'm gonna run. North, east, anywhere my feet will take me.
I'll place the candles for you.
Look for the tombs of the Windvale Patriarch, Matriarch, and the Scion. They were very important in their...
That guy is an idiot. I don't think anyone will argue that. He's like, oh, yeah, I joined a cult. There's the time breach. But I was bored, so I was like, oh, hey, you know, maybe I'll do some good by joining this cult and overthrowing the monarchy of Glenumbra. Daedric cults never end poorly. The worst part is like they're not even blatantly a Daedric cult. They're a Reach cult, which is even worse. Especially when they're taking people that are not Reachmen. Like the Reachmen openly look down on Bretons, even though they have exact same blood, because the Nedic people were, you know, the Nedic people were interbred with the Dareni, and that resulted in both the Reachmen and the Bretons. But the Reachmen ultimately looked down on the Bretons because they shunned the old ways. Like, shun the non-believers. Grave of the Scion. Grave of the Patriarch. Grave of the Matriarch. And the Founder is way over there, so we won't get to him just yet. For now, let's go ahead and set the quest to getting the Regalia. It's like actually really far away from the... I don't remember that being so far away. Oh right, I have to go collect them and take them back to the appropriate... That's what... That's right. Never mind, I'm on the same page now.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Alright, let's go return the Regalia. Since we have to go this way anyways, we'll go ahead and swing by and do this real quick.
You're placing the sacred candles instead of my worthless descendant? Has he no shame at all?
Your great-great-grandson asked me to place the candles.
I can see that. So he's afraid to face his former comrades? He should fear the wrath of the angry dead more. Still, he has made an effort. Of a sort.
What would you like me to do?
Return to Harald. Tell him to renounce the cult and continue to make amends, or he'll suffer the vengeance of the dead. Now go. I wish to return to my rest.
I'll tell him. Rest well.
What did great-grandfather tell you? Am I back in good graces?
No, your ancestor accepted your offering, but he wants you to continue to honor their memory.
I renounced the cult and promised to honor my ancestors, but from a much safer distance. I'll make my way out of here. Maybe go to Daggerfall or start a new life somewhere else. No more cults for me. Not even benign ones.
There have been benign ones. I wonder what,
Yeah, let's ride!
See, this is one reason why I regret that you don't have, like, family in Elder Scrolls, because it'd be funny is, like, if your character could, like, have, like, a family connection that you have to deal with or something.
I suffer eternal dishonor for failing my lady, the Emerald Princess. I am no longer worthy of the post I hold.
Who was the Emerald Princess?
She was our beloved ruler, a queen with martial skills and unsurpassed beauty. Her shield, the green aegis, protected her in battle. It was the symbol of our undying loyalty to her.
No, that's definitely true. Like, I understand why it can't be that way. I'm just saying it would be really cool if it was.
Once more, the Green Aegis defends its lady's resting place.
I have failed in my duty. I could not defend the trophies of the Supreme Hunter, the Ivory Lord.
Who was the Ivory Lord?
My lord was a hunter. He stalked dangerous game from Skyrim to Valenwood. No beast could elude him, no target could evade his arrow. It took many assassins to lay him low.
Once more, the Ivory Lord's tusk defends his treasures.
I failed to protect the regalia of my exalted lord, the Golden Prince.
Who was the Golden Prince?
He was a ruler of great wealth and renown. He brought trade and prosperity to High Rock. The prince's power was in his vast reserves of gold, the balm that soothes all tempers.
I mean, so basically his superpower was, I'm actually very rich.
They're coming for us.
Once more, the pride of the Golden Prince protects his treasures.
One more to return.
I was too weak to protect the tomb of my lord, the Iron Son of High Rock.
Who was the Iron Son?
He was a mighty ruler of ancient Camlorn. His powerful blade of sky-fallen iron forged a mighty dynasty. In war and peace, he ruled by the sword.
Once again, the Iron King's flame will burn those who try to steal his blade.
It's like something from out of Dark Souls.
Sheathe your weapon. I may be dead, but I am not your enemy.
Who are you?
Mortal, know that I am Donel Dellen, once King of Daggerfall. Your deeds have not gone unnoticed, and I thank you for your help. However, the danger has not passed. These necromancers plan to enslave us and turn us against our descendants. The Bloodthorn no longer desecrate our tombs, but our faithful knights are still at risk. The grave robbers use soul-twisting sorcery to enslave them.
What should I do?
Slay these Bloodthorn cultists. Rescue the spirits they are trying to enslave. To my great sorrow, Sir Grandin has already heeded their evil call. Find his tomb to the east and destroy him. When that is done, find me on the Monument Hill.
I'll free the spirits and destroy Sir Garden.
Slay the Bloodthorns. Break their hold over our servants. Our servants have been loyal and true. Such commitment must not be repaid with slavery.
Who was Sir Garden?
Sir Grandin was a great hero of High Rock. Standing alone in the pass to Stormhaven, he turned back the raging Nord invaders. As the first spirit to fall to the Bloodthorns, he will be a fearsome opponent.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom again. Okay, I return. Alright, let's... King of the Ivory Lord, or sorry, Knight of the Ivory Princess, or Emerald Princess. Okay. Rescue the subdued spirits. So, over here. One.
Thank you, Jim. That was greatly appreciated.
I'm gonna probably just go for a little bit longer today because I got interrupted twice mid-stream, so I'm gonna try to go for just a little bit longer than normal today to get some more content done. So.
Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
At long last, my thoughts are once again my own, thanks to you.
Probably shouldn't be proud of that.
You return. My brother and sister monarchs await word of your success.
It's done. Your spectral knights are free.
We knew you could defeat the Bloodthorn cultists. And now, the time has come. Please remain and bear witness.
Very well.
Without your aid, we'd be slaves, forced by the Bloodthorns to smite our own descendants. Even kings may bend a knee to those they honor. Release us to our final rest. Have we your leave to depart?
I release you to your final rest. Farewell, King Dunel.
Farewell, mortal. Your actions this day shall prove a decisive blow to the Bloodthorn cult and their evil master.
I'm a lizard, yes I am. Bloodthorn cult has lost this war. Something I need to go grab up this way. Another chest? That's what, my third chest today so far? This one might take a moment to pop open. It's a master level chest. Nope. Second try. Ooh, Kingmaker's Trove. I've never picked up that one before. Ooh, I'm gonna have to dig that up right after this, after the stream is done. I can't dig it up on stream because unfortunately I haven't grinded scrying on this character because I figured that doing antiquity scrying would be too boring for stream. Although I think I have unlocked scrying, I just don't think I've done it. Alright, here is the delve. And I might call it after doing the delve, I don't know. There's 3 major locations left. I think that's it. I'll have to double check the map when we get inside. But I think we can finish up pretty quick next week and then be off to Stormhaven. See, we have a couple things left to do. One way shrine. What way shrine did I miss? Yeah, oh yeah, lots of stuff done today. Which way shrine did I miss? Is the question. There's a way to find out. Oh, I don't have the burial. Okay, so burial tombs is one of the last locations I have to go. So, and it's because Tomb of the Lost Kings is right next to the burial tombs. So, and the Lover's right nearby as well. And there's still that one, which is down near in that area as well. And then there's the military fishing, or Milton's fishing cabin, which I think is near one of the other quests. And I'm missing 4 sky shards. The one in here, and then 3 overland. I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where the other one is. We'll have to figure that one out. So, way that can be helpful though. Let's see. Do this. Nope. Hold on. Do this. Press this. Acquired sky shards. Okay, that will help. Hello, Red Rooks. I knew I'd have my chance to get my vengeance on you guys.
Off with you, Swit!
Copy this message and pass it around. The Bloodthorn cult may betray us. They aren't doing well, and we think they may be getting desperate. This note contains recipes for salves and potions to help fend off their festering magic. Be prepared. I shall deliver this to the Lion Guard healer. Or to a Lion Guard healer. This is a raid. Everybody on the floor. Okay, now we just gotta find the sky shard and we can get out of here. Were you torturing a skeleton just now? That's weird, sir. Oh, I'm just teaching the skeleton who's boss before I raise him from the dead. You know, he can't feel anything until you raise him from the dead, right? No, that can't be right. No. No, it's fine. He was feeling it. He was totally feeling it. If you say so. Like, if he wasn't feeling it, what was the point of what I was just doing? That was my point that I was making. Nah, it's fine.
Wounds inflicted by Angof's minions fester rapidly. They're difficult to heal.
I found this recipe.
This is interesting. We suspected the Red Rooks of collaborating with the Bloodthorns, but it's heartening to know that their alliance is fragile. We can use this to our advantage, and I can also make good use of these healing recipes.
Okay. Alright, one more thing before we end off. I am going to go ahead and get the next location where we're going to do the next quest on my map, and get the Sky Shard, the Standing Stone. Basically, I'm going to get a lot of the extra stuff out of the way, and next week we're just going to finish up the last 3 locations, and then we're going to move on to Stormhaven. So, and also next week I'll have a bunch of news, of course, about the next chapter. So. Because it's going to be launching, that information will be dropping on Thursday, and I'll have seen the video by Friday. I already went over all this earlier, but Mighty Mordia. That's if you need to do one of the Undaunted quests. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've already got the Undaunted skill line, and I've already signed the Undaunted book, so it really doesn't matter, and I don't know why that's still there. Okay. Get over here and get this tower. There we go. Nintendo's tower discovered. And look, it's Stibbins.
Now where has her ladyship gotten to?
Go get the Lover Stone, and then, like I said, we're probably going to call it there. Well, we might be able to finish this. Let's go ahead and do this quest. I feel like even if it takes a little bit longer, we did have to pause a couple of times. So I feel like it'll be a fair trade. Just go ahead and knock out this quest. And that'll leave us with just Crosswatch and the Shrieking Scar. Oh, that's where the other Sky Shard is, down by the Shrieking Scar. Left to do. So let's go talk to Stibbins. Stibbins!
Good day to you. Have you come at the summons of her ladyship?
No, I haven't. Who's her ladyship?
Lady Laurent, a Daggerfall noble who collects ancient artifacts. She's come to the tombs in search of lost treasures. I only hope she hasn't gotten into trouble again.
What do you mean?
Well, supper is nearly ready. It's not like her ladyship to be late for dinner. Especially when she asked me to open a bottle of her finest wine. Do you suppose something unpleasant might have befallen her in the tomb?
I don't know. I can find out. I feel bad for Stibbins. He's like, he has to deal with. Oh, I bet you Lady Laurent's going to show up during this next chapter. My ideal team up for the three alliances would be Lady Laurent for the Daggerfall Covenant, Rigert for the Ebonheart Pact, and Rosamdar for the Almeri Dominion. I don't think it'll happen, but if it did, it would be absolutely glorious watching the three of them bicker with each other.
You've come to the tomb for treasure, of course. Everyone does.
Who are you?
In life, I was the royal seneschal of King Anton of Daggerfall. I died in this tomb along with my king. His Majesty's bones have turned to dust, but I remain. Perhaps we can help each other. One favor for another.
Help? How exactly?
A noble with delusions of treasure hunting entered the tomb earlier. I can help you find the vault she seeks. In return, you shall help me.
What do you need from me?
Let's make sure you actually have the skills I require before we discuss that. I want to see how you deal with the traps my former liege put in place. Go, speak to the lady. We shall talk more later.
Okay.
Ah, another adventurer. Of course you know who I am. I'm famous, as you know. When it comes to ancient artifacts, no one in Glenumbra has more expertise than I do.
I mean, she's not wrong. Stibbins sent me to find you.
Ah, excellent. My other assistant has been... well, I suppose the technical term is consumed. I told her not to get so close to that giant lizard. Anyway, I could use your help.
What do you need?
I'm going to recover the legendary jeweled crown of Anton. Well, as soon as we can get into the locked vault. I understand the place is filthy with traps and undead creatures. You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
You want me to get the crown for you?
Oh, you do understand. 4 keys open the vault. The keys of flames, blades, strife, and crowns. 3 of the keys are hidden in this tomb. I have the 4th key. It's an heirloom. Been in my family for generations. Take it, and get the other keys.
Yeah, which means that she is the rightful owner of the jeweled crown of Anton. So, just as a heads up for later when we have to make our choice.
Get back, you betcha!
A king must tend to each of the bright flames of his kingdom equally.
Yeah, you gotta be fast here. If you're not fast, it'll restart and you have to start from the beginning again. Key of Flames recovered.
I never used to fight this much until I met you.
Look, I can't help that everything and its mother wants to kill me.
I don't want to hurt you, but now
I have a charming disposition and personality, but yet for some reason everybody I meet decides, oh look, it's a lizard, let's kill it.
A king must use tactics and strategy, never risking his kingdom with reckless action. A king must be neither too close nor too distant from those who serve his kingdom.
Thank you for Streak. Streak is just super useful for getting around traps. And just getting around in general, too.
Alright, don't cry for mummy.
Someone got zapped into that room.
With blade, a king defeats his enemies. In flames, a kingdom is forged. You have passed the trial of kings. The vault shall open. Approach the vault. I will speak to you there. I helped you get this far, so return the favor and free me from this prison.
What do you want me to do?
I can't enter the vault, so listen well. There are 2 crowns inside, but you may take only one. One is King Anton's jeweled crown. The other bears the curse that binds me here. I want you to take the cursed crown.
What will the cursed crown? Will the cursed crown harm me?
No. Your soul is already trapped elsewhere. But if anyone else touches it, they will be bound here. They will take my place, and I will be free.
Do you want me to doom Lady Laurent?
Greed and cowardice have a price. She craves this tomb's treasures, but she wants you to take the risks. I would consider this justice.
I mean, I really don't, but... Alright, are we taking the real crown, or are we going to take the cursed crown? I'll just let you... Like, if you want, I can tell you what happens if we take the Curse Crown. So Stibbons is made to touch it, and then Stibbons is the one that gets trapped inside here until Lady Laurent can free him, which she does. So basically, the guy gets freed, and then Stibbons gets freed, but they're both really upset about it, so... But also, remember that she is, this isn't about greed for her, this is like her family's legacy. Like, she is a descendant of the guy, so this, like, treasure is rightfully hers, so... Oh, he didn't tell me about the Guardian of the Vault. Yeah, he didn't warn me about that. Either. Give her the real one, okay. Cursed Crown, the Jeweled Crown of Anton. So long, oh, hold on, wait, there's the Skyrim door. Let's take the Skyrim door. Hello, Lady Laurent.
Ah, you're back. And in a timely manner. Did you find the crown?
Yes, I have it here.
That's it. The jeweled crown of Anton. You are quite the capable dungeon delver. Please, place the crown on the table so that I can look upon its splendor.
So I can look upon its splendor.
Stibbons, could you come and put this lovely crown away, please?
Of course, my lady.
So this is the part where he would get trapped if,
Why? Why isn't he bound?
Because you're a jerk and an asshole.
There we
Perhaps you'll have another chance to assist me in the future. Until then, good luck to you.
All right.
It's not the right crown. You betrayed me. Betrayed me.
Anyways.
I'll go see about more fish for the stew, my lady.
Anyways, that's where we're going to end off for this week. Thank you for watching. If you did, I hope to catch you next time as we wrap up the rest of Glenumbra. We're going to finish up the Striking Locales, the Sky Shards, and there's 2 Sky Shards left. Where's the other Sky Shard? Oh yeah, that's a crosswalk. Yeah, we'll finish the 2 Sky Shards, finish the last 2 locations, and then we are going to be heading to Stormhaven, which is over here. We actually have a little bit of... we've got some of the... Looks like we finished 1 location, got 5 way shrines. What location did we finish? Oh, no, we just discovered Hammer Death Arena. Okay. Maybe I did that for... I want to say I did that for the Jester's Festival, but I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll catch you next week. See you, everybody, and hope to see you soon.